Hello and welcome to the BooBoo-Racing channel. We're back with a banger and we're in Japan at the famous Suzuka circuit. We're racing the Super Formula Honda cars today and we are in an 11 lap race and we come up against the current Formula 1 driver Esteban Ocon. With soft and medium tyres available, fuel consumption and tyre wear is active, but we only need to change the tyres when it comes to the pit stops. We set a qualifying time in the time trial event and we set a lap time of 1:35.538, and this is good enough for around the top 100 drivers in the world on Gran Turismo Sport. We go on board so you can see how I hack my way around the Japanese circuit. We can definitely do a quicker lap, but a decent lap as it is. We head into the race now, where we have the French Formula 1 driver Esteban Ocon on pole position. With a very quick Dutch driver in second place, we have the ever so dramatic Kai, who lines up in third. His fellow countryman in fourth and another French driver in fifth. We have Cristiano from Italy in sixth. We have the Lebanese driver in seventh and I line up in eighth. We wait, and once them 5 lights go out, we get the race underway. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's go. It's the start of the Japanese race, and heading down into turn 1, a French driver gets a full start. We slip at the inside, plenty of swivelling, but Ocon has lost the lead of the race to the Dutch driver. The Dutch driver brilliantly gets off the line and outmanoeuvres Ocon and down into the first set of corners. The top 3 are also close as we come through the long, fast bends and up the hill towards the Degners. Coming out of the Degners, Ocon gets out of shape coming under the bridge. The Kai tries to capitalise, but the angle of Ocon's car while he regains control forces Kai off the track a little. Receiving a penalty, the Kai causes chaos going into the hairpin. This only results in the Englishman ending up in the gravel and Ocon remains on the circuit but with a big weighty penalty to serve. From 8th on the grid, we're up to 6th. And we have to defend going into Spoon Curve. We handle the pressure well to get a good run on the Lebanese driver Prez in 5th position. So we move on to the backstretch of the circuit and we pass 2 cars serving penalties. We also get past Prez with our good run. Prez seems to be on the medium tyre, so may factor later on in the race. After starting in 8th, we're up to P3 after lap 1, and as we start lap 2, Prez gets his mirrors full of Zach. Zach gets the move done at the end of the main straight, while Prez runs wide, struggling to find grip on the medium tyre. He does rejoin though, after losing a couple of places in a few seconds. It does cause carnage though, as Quinton whips himself round the outside and up into 6th position. Not only is Prez struggling with the medium tyres, he's also struggling with dirty tyres as we see Cristiano, the Italian driver, drive right round the outside of him. We go on board with the fast charging Quinton, and in the background Cristiano, the Italian driver, gets it wrong and runs wide, ends up in the gravel trap and loses valuable time and places. The Greek driver in 8th position runs wide coming into the hairpin. This allows his countrymen to get alongside him on exit. Wheel to wheel, in their fresh out of the box livery Super Formula cars, they head into Spoon Curve in 8th and 9th position. Getting it wrong again, the Greek driver runs wide, and this costs him valuable time as he slips all the way down the order. Esteban Ocon is up to 9th position in his recovery, and he has his sights set on 8th position. But as many Gran Turismo players will know, this Greek driver goes in hard and will not give an inch to Ocon in this situation. Going into the final chicane, Casio Triangle, Ocon ends up off the track, and when he rejoins, he has a nice little penalty to return to. A really hard race for Ocon so far. Formula 1 driver or not, this will be hard for him to take. He does carry on though, with plenty of fight and spirit, as he holds his own going into the first turns. We're on lap 3 of this 11 lap race, and we're holding down the 3rd position, but Zach has been on my tail from the start, and being my first race at this combination, I'm a bit weak and vulnerable with the tyre wear and pit strategy. The first big mistake comes when we exit the Degners and under the bridge, where I run wide and clip the barrier. This gives Zach the run going into the hairpin. I managed to fend him off, but Zach gets a good run on exit before he misses a gear, allowing me to reclaim the 3rd position. Zach ain't finished though. He finally gets a move done as we head into Spoon Curve, and down to 4th position I go. I try my luck round the outside into Casio Triangle, but it just costs us all time and I end up off the track. Three cars wide going down the main straight, and we're lucky we're on the inside so we can hold our position through the first turns. We continue in 3rd position, and this gives us a big enough break to break away from the couple of cars behind. We move forward to the end of lap 4, where we join Esteban Ocon on board as he chases down the 2 battling cars ahead. Exiting the Casio Triangle, he taps a Spanish driver and picks up another penalty. The race just goes from bad to worse for Esteban Ocon. Showing fight and determination like no other, Ocon upsets the Kai by getting up the inside. He leans on him, he pushes him wide, and Kai's heavy foot does the rest. He leaves the Englishman in the tyre wall once again. Ocon now has another 7-second penalty to serve for his actions. It's been a brutal race so far, and for once, the brave don't survive. The end of lap 5 and the tyres are feeling worse for wear, so we come in the pits and bang another set of soft tyres on. This will last us through until the last lap, where we'll come in and put our medium tyres on for just one lap. Leaving the pits with our new tyres, we get hunted down by a Belgian driver who brilliantly sweeps around the outside and takes that third place away from us. We try our best to hold on to the back of him, but this guy is super quick. We rejoin Esteban Ocon in 13th, and it's lap 7. A bunch of cars ahead are battling, and he gets alongside a British driver for 12th position. The British driver holds on going into the hairpin, but a nice switchback by Esteban moves him up to 12th place. The British driver catches back up by the final chicane, the Casio Triangle, and makes his move down the inside. He gets it done and makes it stick, and then cheekily pulls into the pits straight after. With other drivers pitting around him, this leaves Ocon in 9th position, but that comes under threat when his fellow countryman tries an audacious move round the outside. It only ends up with one of the Frenchmen off of the circuit, and another penalty is picked up by Esteban Ocon. It's been a quiet race from my side of things, and as we come to the end of lap 10, we're being hunted down by the Lebanese driver Prez. He's done a fantastic job on his medium tyres in the early part of the race, and now as we come in to take our medium tyres on, he takes our 4th place away. We come out of the pits in the top 5 and we manage to hold on, and it's just about keeping it together now for the final lap to come home in the top 5. We did hold on and we come home in 5th position. I hope you've enjoyed the racing today, and with a new championship starting on the 27th of February, we should be in for a good year of action-packed wheel-to-wheel racing against the best in the world on Gran Turismo Sport. Like and subscribe to follow the progress of BooBoo-Racing in 2021, and until next time, I thank you all for watching.